Psalm 119:71. My suffering was good for me, for it taught me to pay attention to your decrees. James 1:2-4. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. As human beings, we all go through life with its ups and downs. It's inevitable, and if we're being honest, most of us pray for far more ups than downs. But have you ever looked back at one of the low points and said, "Lord, thank you for allowing me to go through that season. If I hadn't gone through that, I probably wouldn't be where I am today." That reflection has been my story more times than I can count. My family and I have walked through several trying seasons: the loss of a loved one, sickness, seasons of lack, and long stretches of waiting on God for answers to prayer. Some of those seasons lasted a few days, others dragged on for years. None of them were pleasant. But looking back, many of them produced something necessary. They refined our character and deepened our relationship with God. In fact, when I'm honest, I can trace some of my strongest spiritual habits, for example, praying more consistently, leaning into Scripture more intentionally, directly back to those difficult seasons. I remember one particularly tough season at work not too long ago. Everything felt heavy, progress was slow, favor seemed delayed. Eventually, things eased up, and I experienced the breakthrough I had been praying for. But hindsight has been humbling. That season wasn't just about the outcome. God was clearly working on me. He was burning away attitudes, habits, and assumptions that would have quietly sabotaged the future He had planned. Scripture is full of similar stories. Joseph was sold into slavery by his own brothers and later imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Just when release seemed close, he waited 2 more years before God moved. Moses, despite knowing he was called to lead Israel, spent 40 years tending sheep in the wilderness after growing up in Pharaoh's palace. Imagine going from royal living to herding livestock in obscurity. And then there's David. The moment he was anointed king, life didn't get easier. It got harder. He spent over a decade running for his life, hiding from Saul, before stepping into the promise God had spoken. What's the point? When you're praying for God to deliver you from a hard season, it's worth also asking what He wants to teach you in it. Lately, I jokingly ask God to teach me lessons through other people's adversity instead of my own. He hasn't agreed to that arrangement yet, but the truth remains. God often turns adversity into growth, wisdom, and endurance. So if you're in a difficult season right now, don't rush it away too quickly. Ask God what He's shaping, strengthening, or stripping away. Sometimes the trouble you're in isn't punishment, it's preparation.